This podcast is brought to you by the Deluxe Edition Network. To find more great shows on our network, head over to theden.show.
Hey, you guys are milking that job.
Yeah, it's just because we love freezing our butts off out here for you so much.
Jeez, keep your pantyhose on. I'm switching off now. Bye-bye.
Oh, okay. Virgil, you wiener. You never could stand up to a fight.
Bye-bye. You can send down whoever you like, Commodore, but I'm the tool pusher on this rig, and when it comes to the safety of these people, there's me and then there's God, understand?
This tell us how much radiation we're getting?
Whoa. I'm not going near no radiation. No way.
I hit you, pussy.
Yeah, what good is the money? 6 months later, your dick drops off.
Coming to bearing 065.
Hey, how deep's the drop-off here?
Here's a bottomless pit, baby. 2.5 miles straight down.
Hey, you okay? Deep and slow, big guy. Deep and slow, just breathe easy.
Everybody's dead. They're all dead.
Okay.
Look, Jammer saw something down there. Something that scared the hell out of him.
His mixture got screwed up. Jammer panicked. He pranged his regulator, and his mixture got screwed up.
But what did he see that made him panic? Cute, Virgil.
We lost the crane!
Say again, what?
The crane! We've lost the crane! It's on its way down to you! All right, everybody ready for impact! Close all the exterior hatches, let's move, let's go!
Hey, Linz.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah. I'm not. I'm telling you what it is. You're just not hearing me.
Now, Lindsay,
There is something down there.
NPIs. Oh, man, that's better than UFOs. Oh, but that works too, huh? Underwater flying objects.
With all that's going on up in the world, you bring a nuclear weapon in here?
Mrs. Brigman.
Does this strike anyone as particularly psychotic, or is it just me?
Mrs. Brigman, you don't need to know the details of our operation. It's better if you don't.
You're right. I don't need to know. What I need to know is that thing is off this rig. Do you hear me, Roger Ramjet?
How you feeling, big guy?
Okay, bud. I just figured I was dead back there when I saw that angel coming for me.
This is not an option, so just forget about
Lindsay,
it, all right?
shut up!
No.
Shut up! Put this thing
You
on!
be logical for 1 second,
logic!
please.
wait. We got a message from Bud.
Bud. What's it say? Here.
It says, Virgil Brigman back on the air.
What's going on, cinephiles? This is Barrel Age Flicks. I'm Lenny. Yeah, man. And this is...
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Ron. Words are hard.
We also have...
Hey, this is Ragnar.
Plus...
Fuck you, Chase!
Yeah, fuck me. All right, hey, everybody.
And special guest...
This is Snow. The party's here!
And Lenny. I'm not fucking here, folks.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to BAF.
What's up?
We are doing a movie that me and Snow are hosting, which is one that we have been very excited to do, called The Abyss from James Cameron.
So very
Great fucking movie. Oh, yeah.
Really good.
This was released August 9th, 1989, and this was directed, of course, by the great James Cameron, other movies that he has done, and I'm sure everybody knows all these movies.
Has he ever directed a flop?
Piranha
Yes,
2.
this was a flop.
Fucking really?
This was his only flop.
Okay, let's continue with what you were talking about, and then we'll get into that bullshittery. Yeah, okay.
He did Piranha 2. He also did Terminator 1 and 2. He did True Lies. He did Aliens, one of my all-time favorites.
Fantastic.
He did Titanic, and he did Avatar and the upcoming Avatar film. He's done a lot of great hit films, and his budgets are like skyrocketing. I mean, his Titanic and Avatar are the biggest money-making movies of all time. He also, the nice thing about this movie is that this won an Oscar for Best Special Effects.
It's the water tentacle.
It's amazing. Yeah. and that's actually what did a segue into Terminator 2. Basically, it was like a rough cut on doing that. And that's what Terminator 2, when they made the T-1000.
Yep.
Yeah. Other movies that came out around the same time, we got a great little list here. We got Uncle Buck. We got Nightmare on Elm Street, The Dream Child 5. We have Meet the Feebles. We have Little Monsters.
Oh, my God. I forgot about that movie.
One. Yeah.
Little Monsters is funny.
We have Millennium. And I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's an Australian movie called Young Einstein.
Yep.
That's a little classic one right there. But
I've seen that.
Really?
I'm surprised. You weren't
About the
born
whole
for
making of
14
beer?
years after this
Seriously,
movie.
the guy sitting in the bucket playing a violin? Oh, man, that's a great movie. But this movie stars Ed Harris, who plays Virgil, or Bud. You got Mary Elizabeth Mastronomo.
No. Try again.
Mary Elizabeth.
Try again.
No, you could say it.
Master Antonio.
There you go. See, just correct me. Playing Lindsay.
Mastronomo, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Geronimo!
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Then you got the famous Michael Biehn, who plays Coffee. You got
Bain.
Kid Brewer, who plays Lou.
Michael Biehn.
Michael Biehn.
Yeah, not Bean.
Not Mr. Bean.
Oh, God, Jesus. All right.
Why do you like to do the names when you know you're never going to get them right?
I don't know. We got Leo Burmester, who
Kimmy
plays
Schmitz.
Catfish. We got Kimberly Scott, who plays One Night. We have John Bedford, who plays Jammer. Todd Graff, who plays Hippie, the rat dude. We got J.C. Quinn, who plays Sonny. And we even have a small role with Chris Elliott, which was really shocking to see him in this role. But this is a great movie of the 80s. There was a lot of underwater movies that came out, like Leviathan, Deep Star 6, Lords of the Deep. This is
Nothing
probably
compares.
This is by far probably the best underwater movie
Is that an
ever made.
underwater movie?
Yeah. So, what movie?
You just said Deep Throat is an underwater movie.
Well, Deep.
No, I did. I the one that said that.
I didn't say that.
I did.
The budget of this movie was $70 million, which changed constantly through the making of the film.
I was going to say, I saw
No.
something that said $90 million.
It went from
Okay,
70
so
to 90.
It was originally supposed to be $33 million.
Yeah, no.
And it ended up topping out $77 million.
I
damn.
love
It
that.
only made around 90-something million, so it totally tanked.
That's why it's.
Well, 50. It only
We're
made
gonna start
54.
with 30 mil, and just eventually, whoops,
More
we
than
kind of
double it.
tripled
Well,
it.
domestic, it only made 54 million.
Oh, I know. That's like worldwide. It only made about 90-something million.
Yeah, so this was considered a flop. This was probably
So
James
what
Cameron's first flop.
What contributed to this thing flopping? Because this is a fantastic movie, and there's no reason from a cinematographic standpoint that this should have failed in theaters.
It just didn't do well. A lot of people just weren't interested in underwater
Was there
movies.
some other shit that it was competing with that just blew it out of the water? Or?
Leviathan, which is
No pun intended.
No,
No.
there wasn't anything
No,
like
there's nothing else that.
big that it
That
went
shit-
up
that
against.
blew it
I
out.
really
That's a
don't know
fucking shame.
why. I
Yeah.
saw this when it first came out. I love this movie. My dad had it on Laserdisc, aging myself.
Fuck yeah.
And we had to, it was a 3-disc edition. So you had the front disc and then you had to flip it over to watch the middle half. And then you had to put in the other disc to get the last edit of it. And
My
then
dad
you had-
actually,
It actually, Laserdiscs had special features too.
Well, yeah, that's what I was getting to. You flip it over again on the second disc, and that's the special features with the extended
my
edition.
dad actually had a Laserdisc player up until I want to say it was like only 8 years ago.
My grandmother did up in
Jesus.
my grandmother
Really?
did in Michigan. I remember those things
man.
because it was like looked like vinyl records, the
Yes.
discs and everything, and they were just these
Yeah.
big thick discs in
Super
like a
easy to
plastic
mess up.
case.
So to be fair, my dad's like a hardcore techie. Like did a lot of work in military when they were developing their first network, internet network, and so he was huge into the IT side. You know, he's like a network architect and doing stuff like that nowadays. But when I was growing up, there was, computer parts and projects about a new computer piece or some nifty thing. We had we're talking 1999 and 2000, 2001. We still had one of those old IBM 1980s models that had, mechanical keyboard, printer built in, and the monitor and everything was all the same for the text-based BS computer games.
That's old school shit right there.
Yeah, no, that's what I remember growing up with. So
Yeah, my dad always bought the newest electronic that came out, especially the ones that he always bought the ones that failed. Like anybody remember the Panasonic 3DO?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we had one of those.
Then you also had
He was like, "Oh, I got you. Yeah, I got you a new video game system." There was 2 games that ever were released on it, and
remember beta tapes and VHS?
we had that too.
Yeah, I remember the beta tapes. I
Betamax.
remember I went to a rental store and I saw there was just one little small section of the beta tapes. It was like,
and it made me so mad because Betamax had it was a much more data dense package. It worked better.
Yeah,
but
just
better
didn't do as well. It's just too
advertising.
expensive. It was
so
too
many
expensive to
movies.
make. So
Yeah.
But we're gonna go ahead and introduce the drink, which I'm gonna have Ragnar and Snow introduce. So let's go ahead. What are we drinking?
go ahead.
Oh,
I'll tell you why.
Beer.
You tell.
Okay. All right.
You tell us what it is because I can't read it. Thanks, cataracts.
Old ass. All right, so we got full bloom.
It's a true story.
Damn.
I know. My poor
Full
eyes.
bloom American Imperial Lager with edible flowers.
I'm really digging the art on this.
What I'm curious is to actually have flowers in here.
It will.
I mean, they're not going to be like full blown flowers.
Yeah, I'm just
It
gonna
says edible.
Yeah.
Yes, because there's roses are edible.
Yeah, roses are
Plumeria
edible.
is edible.
Yeah.
Violets
There's
are
a ton-
edible.
Yeah, there's a ton. They probably
Dandelions.
just squeeze the shit into it.
Oh, I thought there was actually like little petals in here or something like that.
I mean, I guess we'll find out when we open it.
That's true.
But yeah, the artwork on here is just stunning. I was at Total Wine forever trying to find a drink for this show, and then I just kind of stumbled across this, and I was like, that looks like the NTI's win. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, the purple
beautiful.
can looks exact like when I took a picture of it for our Instagram and I looked at the can, I was like, that is dead perfect because
Yeah.
it looks exactly like those
Yeah.
aliens perfectly with the purple and the shadows and everything. It's
Well, even like the butter, it looks like butterfly wings if you turn it one way, and that looks like the jellyfish angel wings when they're swimming.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
well, I'm really curious how this is going to taste. So
Well, let's find out.
So
shall
it's
we?
got Origin, Beer Lab, Explore, Discover, and Share.
Yeah, I think that's the maker of it. Pretty cool.
So, which is cool because it fits with the thing.
Shall we?
Yes.
Oh no, that's a party foul. You dropped a koozie.
Yeah, we all have our nice barrel-aged flicks beer koozies now.
made by Sammy.
Hell yeah. Shout out to
You're
Sammy.
fabulous.
Ooh.
God, I love
Smells good.
Ooh, that actually does smell good.
I'm really curious.
What happened? Oh,
Dude, really?
did you drink it already?
My bad.
That's
Both of you.
punishment. I just was smelling it.
Okay.
No, I saw him
you
with
can
it
get
to his
the
face,
wheel
and that's
of
why.
fuckery.
Yep.
Yeah, you're taking a punishment shot. You need to spin the wheel.
Naughty.
Man.
Not on my show, man.
Tis a shame. My apologies.
Get it closer to the mic.
Yeah. For the
Yeah,
sensational.
it smells sweet. All right.
Spin that wheel.
Sounds so fun.
I know it does.
It's not fun. Monkey brains, right?
Yes.
No.
Big fuck you by Stu. Are we going to phone him in?
Yeah, let's go ahead and phone him in.
Oh, that would be hilarious. Ring, ring. Oh, that sounds cool. I'm so easily entertained.
Hey, Stu, you are live on the show. I just want to let you know that,
Well, I got a punishment shot.
yeah, and he
Already.
he spanned the wheel, and it's a big fuck you by Stu, so you get to pick the drink. So we had to give you a call.
Oh, okay, lovely. Lovely. Thanks for having me on. It's a pleasure. What
Long-time
was
listener, first-time
what was the
caller?
reason for a punishment?
Because before we drank
He
he didn't do the
drank
cheers.
prematurely.
He drank prematurely for the tasting.
Again.
Ooh, that's a big, big no.
Yeah.
Let's go
He looks so
ahead
mad
and
right now.
give him a half Malort, half tequila.
Oh!
Sammy's on it.
So it'll be a double shot
Yeah, no, half and half. Just half and half.
on just a regular shot glass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, you could make it a double.
No.
All right. Thanks, Stu. I really appreciate it.
Have a good
Love
evening.
you.
Thank you.
I'm not
Miss ya.
feeling it. I'm
All
not
right.
feeling it.
Later, bud.
Bye.
That's fucking funny.
Ugh. All right.
Oh, we
It's
just
almost
have it
there.
go. All right.
Okay, so drinks.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do the tasting. Then he
Yeah.
can do his punishment shot.
Go. Since it's got Malort in it, I don't want to fuck this up.
All right, Scott.
All right. Yep. Still don't like it.
Oh, that's tasty.
That's kind of sweet. I do
It's
rather.
tasty.
For a beer, that's kind of sweet.
It is. You taste the flower.
It's floral. It's fragrant.
I don't know what kind of edible flower they used, but it's floral. You can,
That is
it's pretty good.
This is an island beer.
I
I want to drink this
I
on
can
the
see
beach.
that.
I need to
I
take
want to
another
drink
sip.
anything on the beach.
To be
Beach
fair.
makes everything better.
This is true.
Yeah.
I mean,
Would you drink this on the beach?
I would totally be like sweating and drunk on the beach with this.
Well, who wants to give the first review?
Well, I'll go.
Go ahead.
Yeah. For what this is, it's floral. It's a little fruity.
It's
a
rather
little
sweet.
sweet.
It's not overpowering.
No, not at all.
That's the part I don't like is the sweetness. I mean,
It's like a fresh sweet, not
Yeah.
a sugary sweet.
Yeah.
yeah, a little bit.
Almost like a vanilla cake kind of
if there was a Sour Patch Kid in it, you'd love it.
That's true.
If it was more tart, yeah. I like tart more than sweet, so.
So, yeah, it's not bad, actually, man. I'll give it 1.5.
Okay. Chase, how about you?
I'm going to give it a 2.
Yay!
I would find this and buy it.
Awesome.
This is pretty fucking good.
Well, I got the last 4, so you're going to have to wait for them to come and bring them in.
No, you're fine. I will say it's actually surprisingly full-bodied.
Yeah.
It's relatively thick for for having that lighter taste. There's a lot behind it. It is a relatively thick and heavy beer for what it is.
It's not that heavy. I wouldn't say it's heavy.
Relatively.
What was that?
That was somebody's phone going. No, that was a computer going off.
That was my computer.
Oh, man.
Look at you making
Guess what you're
noises.
getting?
I got to spin the wheel.
I hope it lands on Stu again.
All right, everybody.
Hey, yo.
Let's make this a thing. The Wheel of Fuckery.
Oh, God.
Fuckery.
I like the way it sounds. What you got? Is it monkey brains?
Did somebody say Malort?
Oh, double shot of Malort.
Oh! Hey, it's better than the
Dun,
gin.
dun, dun.
Yep. All right.
You'll be
Sammy,
fine.
if you can go ahead and give me that double shot,
She's
I'll pour it.
already on it. She's amazing.
All right. Well, here, Snow, did you give your review?
No, I did not. So I do like the way it smells, but again, it's bitter.
You don't like bitter.
I almost
I don't
want to
like
say
bitter.
it's hibiscus in it.
I just don't.
Maybe.
I don't like
Maybe.
bitter. I've never been able to enjoy beer.
Okay, but can you taste anything other than...
I mean, it's got a sweetness to it. It's just it's not something that I would enjoy.
Yeah.
I think my bitter taste buds on my tongue are broken because anytime I get anything bitter, I'm like, nah. So this would
So
be.
you love Malort, huh?
Huh? Yeah. Sure. No, you've obviously forgotten watching me drink the shit because, yeah, no. Yeah, I would give this a half for the smell and for its potential to me, but I mean, personally, no.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 1. It's half. I if somebody offered it to me, I'd drink it, but it's not something I'd buy. It's just a little sweet to me. I mean, not too over sweet, but it's just not that taste that I'm really a fan of. It's a very lighter beer too. It's not like a deep, a heavy beer. It's very light taste. I could see this being drank in the summertime or something like that, really ice cold in a cooler or something like that.
I just realized it's almost like a Blue Moon without the citrus,
Yeah.
but still that lighter.
Somewhat
Yeah.
similar.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's decent. I mean, I think it's a great pick. I think you did a good job with that.
We're all over the board here. We went half, 1, 1.5, and 2.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I'll call that a
So
win.
yeah, I think this is
Hey, you got no
No
thumbs
zeros.
down. You got no zeros. So I mean,
Yay.
yeah. So definitely different. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this fucking double shot of Malort.
Yep.
God damn it.
Both
All
of
right,
y'all.
cheers to you guys. Aww. Aww.
oh god, it's all over the place.
You just
So are you.
burped into Stu's mic. You're sharing stuff right there.
Are you having a seizure?
There's so much going on in my mouth right now.
Are you all right?
I don't like it.
Your eyes are doing very weird things.
Oh god.
Yeah,
That was tequila and
What
Malort.
the fuck? Never again.
I mean, don't land on Stu's choice.
Fuck you, Stu. It's not horrible like Blanco tequila by itself, but it's just fucking.
Is it lingering?
No.
Well, that's good. The
Yeah,
tequila's washing it away.
Exactly. It's just really fucking confusing.
You've really fucked
There's
him
a
over
lot.
on this one.
There's a lot
twitching.
there. Yeah, I'm aware. Oh, fuck.
Boy.
Well, while you recover from that,
Let's go ahead and take our break. Be right back, guys. All right, so we are back with our show. So, Snow, why don't you launch us off and let's talk about this movie. Why did you pick this movie?
well, I didn't. You did, and you said I could be on it.
Well, that's true.
Because it's moist.
You told me a long time ago I could be on it, and you kept your promise. I'm very excited.
Yes, I know. But me and you have
Thank
talked
you,
a lot
best.
about this movie. Yes, first of all, This is one of my favorite movies. I used to watch this all the time when I was younger. My mom brought it up to me when I was younger. So my mom and dad were huge in sci-fi. That's how I grew up on Star Trek and sci-fi movies and stuff like that. And I've seen this movie religiously so many times on VHS, on Cinemax, on HBO, everything. I fucking loved it. And then when the 2-disc collector's edition came out with the extended edition, then you saw all those extra scenes put back in, and to me, it made it better. But I know you have problems with the ending and everything else. So
yeah, I don't like when people just twist things into a political bent.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was necessary. I thought the movie was beautiful and good on its own, and I don't think it needed the save the environment. You guys are destroying each other. Blah blah blah.
But that's
blah,
James
that people
Cameron.
do. And
Yeah.
it is. It's one of those things.
when did you first see this movie?
When did I first see this? Oh, goodness. Probably I was 8 years old, I would have to say.
Yeah, because you said
when it first came
Laserdisc.
out.
Yeah.
Well, when it first came out, I think we even saw it in the movie theater. So that was like
No shit.
That was my dad's thing, is we went to movies sometimes twice a weekend because he had me on the weekends, and we went and saw everything.
That's cool, though.
Yeah, like it was. That was just our thing. How we bonded was over movies. So we would watch movies at home. We'd go to the movie theater every single weekend. We would stop at the Circle K and get all our snacks, so he wouldn't have to spend money at the movie theater for snacks. And he always had me bring a backpack to shove all the snacks inside of it. So I'm pretty sure it was one of those trips that I saw it.
That's where you get it from.
What? Snack hoarding?
Yeah.
Shit. It's fine. I come by it honestly.
I'm really curious about Chase. When did you first see this movie?
Yesterday.
Like 4 months ago? No.
What?
It was more.
Wait, are you kidding me right now?
I thought you actually saw this when you were a kid.
No.
Oh my god.
No. Crystal showed me this.
She's about to come over here and bitch slap you.
Dude.
With her
100%.
fucking cat ears.
You're so young.
Ragnar, when did you see this?
When it first came out. Actually.
When it first came out?
Yeah.
Oh, you saw it in the theater?
Most likely.
Yeah, no, this is a great fucking movie. This is a true sci-fi, and the fact is the filming of this movie, because a lot of movies that filmed underwater were basically like sets and stuff like that. James Cameron went all the way and actually built the set.
40% of this movie was filmed underwater.
Yes.
It is insane what the cast and crew went through to make this movie happen.
Yeah.
This was James Cameron's 4th movie that he ever directed, and that is including Piranha 2, which was
It's not bad.
I mean, come on.
It's not bad.
It was his intro into movie directing.
Well, it Roger Corman. It was a Roger Corman produced film, and Piranha is directed by the original. Piranha is directed by Joe Dante, and the second one really wasn't too bad. You know, there was some nude scenes that James Cameron didn't even want in the movie, but Roger Corman wanted it in, and it was good. But the other thing is he also did Galaxy of Terror. He actually didn't direct it, but he was actually the set producer, and it looks like sets from Aliens, that type of setting and everything else. But his first really like stand hit of a movie was Terminator.
Right.
And then Aliens, and then this one. So
Yes. And I think it was phenomenal, this movie. I've always loved it. He came up with it when he was a kid. He was in school, and he was in a lecture from a deep sea diver who was using the experimental breathing liquid that's in the movie.
Yeah.
And that's when he got his inspiration about it.
That was some really fucking cool liquid, though. So that was a real thing.
Yep.
And they are still trying to experiment with it, but so far,
Not safe for people.
Yeah.
The humans that have used it end up coming down with pneumonia.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah, because it's
It's liquid in your lungs, dude.
They're able to get a lot of it out, but not all of it.
But I can understand the whole purpose of it, because it fills your lungs up with water, so you don't have any pressure that's going to squeeze when you're going deep.
Yeah. And let me tell you, the Benthic Explorer, that is a fucking deep sat diver's wet dream or worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot tell which one. Because deep sat diving, you want it simple, less things can go wrong. But at the same time, you're stuck in like a 5x6 diving bell with like 4 or 5 other dudes at the same time for a week and a half. And fuck all of that.
Yeah.
The funny thing about the rat, because that whole scene with with Hippie's rat being put in the water, that was actually really happened. And there was a whole thing about Saturday Night Live. I think was it Jay Leno, or was it what was the other one? The other
Jay
night?
Leno's not on Saturday Night Live.
Johnny Carson?
No, it wasn't Johnny Carson. It was
Letterman?
Letterman, yes. I think it was Letterman tried to get him on the show. Says, "Hey, can you bring the rat?" But the rat died.
Yeah. Well, when they were filming
Shortly
that
after.
scene,
Yeah.
Do you want to play the clip from that scene since we're talking about it?
Yeah, sure.
Since we're talking about it?
We're talking about it. Yeah, all of a sudden
Hey, I'm
from
talking
New York.
here, all right?
What is all this stuff?
fluid breathing system. We just got them. You use it when you go really deep.
How deep?
Deep.
How deep?
It's classified. Anyway, you breathe liquid so you can't get compressed. The pressure doesn't get you.
You mean you got liquid in your lungs?
Oxygenated fluorocarbon.
Sounds like peeing.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Check this out.
Can I borrow your rack?
What are you doing?
Hey,
What,
no.
You're gonna kill her!
It's okay, I've done this myself.
Oh man, like, what are you just drowning her?
Hippie has
Gotta
a
be
relationship
fine.
with that rat.
He loves
Breathe
it.
this
I
myself.
mean, how long has it
Gotta be
been since
fine.
it's
No,
on
man,
top
she's
side?
gonna drown.
true.
Look, she's freaking out.
Just going through a normal adjustment.
Makes me kind of worried,
Does
actually.
this look normal to you? She's gonna drown.
Just taking
So
the fluid
they
into
used
his
real
lungs.
rats for this scene. They went through 5 of
Taking
them.
the fluid
They
into
didn't
his
die,
lungs.
but one of them, when they were filming it, got so scared it
There
like
he
shat
goes.
all over the water.
A bit of anxiety here. Now he's starting to relax. He's breathing fine. See his chest moving? Getting plenty of oxygen.
Seeing that scene
Damn
when the
rat's
rat is like
breathing and shit.
taking it in and like closing and
Just
opening
kind
his
of
mouth.
floating and
Hands
breathing.
down, the goddamn
It's
It's
freaky.
crazy.
So-
Yeah,
And that's
He's
pretty much how
really
people
pushing
breathe
it
in
out
that stuff too. It's
Yeah.
just very.
But he's doing fine.
Well, a baby in an
He's working
amniotic
harder
fluid, it is
for
the
it.
same thing. Like
Yeah.
that's how they breathe. It's just kind of gas.
We all breathe fluid when we were inside the womb. So I mean,
That's
that's
in
basically how it worked.
Yeah. So this movie was terrible to film. It is well known as being one of the worst films ever to
Oh,
make.
yes.
The cast had plenty of nicknames for it. One of the most famous ones is The Abuse.
Son of an abyss.
Son of Abyss.
Yep.
And then Life's Abyss, and then You Dive.
Yep.
But they even had swag. I used to have a poster that said The Abuse.
Oh, that's awesome! Really?
Yeah, they did. I couldn't even tell you what happened to it, but they did. They made swag for how terrible this movie was to make. And James Cameron in particular is very, very difficult to work with in general.
He's a very demanding director, but see, the thing is, I give credit to him and I respect it because he makes a good movie because of it. And that's the thing. A very demanding director gets what he wants and ends up being a really good movie. I mean, all of his movies have been like A+, almost, basically.
Yeah, but a lot of people almost died on this movie while making it.
At
That
the
is
expense
true.
of the actors that are
Including
involved.
James Cameron.
James Cameron got punched in the face by Ed Harris because Ed Harris was trying to climb up to from almost drowning.
Yeah.
Punch him right in the face. And I mean,
Yeah, he punched him after they got out of the water.
then a lot of the crew members in their hotel rooms are throwing their furniture and like punching it out and having crying
Why
basically.
was it so violent?
Because they were literally so stressed. They filmed this movie for 5 months. And they were so stressed out. The cast didn't know what to do. And they were punching walls in their hotel room and
Yep.
throwing furniture because it was the only way that they could literally get out their anger.
Well, that and plus James Cameron wouldn't let anybody leave
No, they were all stuck
for
there.
like 5 or 6 months.
Yeah.
And if you had a 5 or 10 minute scene, you're there for 5 or 6 months.
and you're like under the water.
This was a 140-day shoot. 140 days to shoot
Michael
this movie.
Bain said he only worked for like 3 weeks, but he was there for 5 months.
Yeah.
It was insane. When the cast got there and the crew got there, he said, "Welcome to my nightmare." That was just James Cameron said when he welcomed them there. It was insane.
Oh, there's a documentary called Under Pressure, and there's a lot of things where you can see how mean he is to the fucking actors, like telling them, give me a break, oh, you'll live, and stuff like that, because people were complaining so much. James Cameron.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, he's demanding. But you know what? I give him credit. He puts up with it, and he gets what he wants, and the movie ends up being
amazing.
I understand
You
this
don't
movie
mind
was a flop.
douchebags as long as the end product is okay.
Yeah.
I've noticed that about you.
Yeah, no. There's a lot of demanding directors out there, like Michael Bay, Stanley Kubrick, Terrence Malick, Francis Ford Coppola. James Cameron is known to be one of the most demanding ones. There's plenty of other ones out there, and there's other directors that are very easygoing and very easy and fun to work with. James Cameron's not fun to work with. The crew could not stand him with the whole ordeal and everything else. There was so many issues with the fucking studio, with the budget, and how the budget just kept going rising and rising. It was taking more time. The studio execs were overseeing the movie, like, what the fuck? Why is this taking so long? Why is this going on? Why is this? Why are you using these wetsuits? I mean, it's costing more money. And they're more worried about the money when they should be worrying about the lives of these actors going through all this fucking terror of having to film this movie.
For those of you, because we didn't really do a synopsis of this movie, if if you haven't seen it, please watch it because it's totally worth it. It's about a civilian diving team who is enlisted to search for a lost nuclear submarine with some Navy SEALs from an oil rig, and they face danger while encountering an alien aquatic species. It is a beautifully shot movie.
Oh, yeah.
It is very claustrophobic. There is a lot of intensity, and the acting in this movie is phenomenal.
Yes.
The camera
whole
shots.
cast.
The camera
Yes.
shots
Yeah.
make you really feel like you're in it.
Oh yeah,
That
you
you're right
totally
there.
It does
feel
a
like
really
that you're
good
Like when
inside
job
Ed
of it.
Harris is running through the hallway, the leeways.
Trying to
the rig.
escape
Trying to
after
escape
the-
before
yes.
trying to cut the hose, basically,
Yes.
and everything with the water coming
You
in.
know, and you
Yeah.
see them, and it makes you feel like you're there.
No,
Yeah.
it
Just
does a
watching it.
really good job of cinematically capturing the situational terror.
Absolutely.
That scene right there always gets me. Like, it scares the fuck out of me, actually, is that scene where a lot of those oil rig members get stuck inside that room and the door closes and Ed Harris says, cut the hose so I can leach you out. You see the window and you see this guy just drowning behind this porthole window.
Yeah.
And seeing, oh my God.
Yeah, and then all the water comes rushing through, and what saves him is his wedding ring that he took off and then put back on.
with the blue hand from his
Yes.
fucking toilet.
Yeah.
In fact, that actually is an
I want
added
to know
scene.
what that was made out of, because that was a sturdy fucking ring.
Tungsten.
But that's that's a funny scene right there, because when he sticks his hand down the toilet and his hand is blue, he's sitting next to one of the oil rig guys, and the oil rig says,
You know
"Hey,
your hand's blue,
bud,
right?"
you know your hand is blue, right?"
Shut the hell up.
Shut the hell up! I fucking was laughing at that scene.
Yeah. The idea for this movie came together after he watched a documentary about deep sea diving. And that was while he was filming Aliens. And that's when he was like, oh, I remember that deep sea diver in the liquid. And that's when he kind of put it together and started wanting to make it, and went to the studio, and they were like, yeah, I can make this movie for like $33 million and $70-something million later.
And ever since he's done this movie, he has been a huge fan of deep sea diving.
Oh, yeah.
That's why he did the Titanic, and he also did the Deep Sea Challenge, which is a documentary he did where he actually, I don't know how the fuck he did it. He's in this fucking narrow ass tube, like a ball and everything else, going all the way down to the Marianas Trench.
Dude,
Words are hard.
Really?
Marianas Trench, and he touches bottom, but the compartment that he's in, like, I'm claustrophobic. I can't do that shit.
Bathysphere, I think it is.
Yeah, and he's in there for like 6-7 hours. I don't know how the hell he does it, but it's fucking crazy. But he loves undersea. I mean, he's done so many expeditions on the Bismarck, on the Titanic, and so many, and he fucking loves it. And I think he gained a love for it because of doing this movie and everything else.
Yeah, everybody who was on this movie did so much training and preparation. The whole cast had to go through like diver instructor training to prep. And the SEAL team actors, they went through military grade diver training to prepare for this. It was, and all of their work really shows, because you don't really see them panicking when they're in there, and they are under the water for hours and hours and hours just to catch a couple of minutes of footage. And then you see, if you do watch the documentary Under Pressure, you'll see them down there just doing flips and playing and like doing yoga and meditating on the bottom, because they just have to stay in there.
It looks fun.
I doubt it was.
I know.
Ed Harris said he had fun until he drowned.
Yeah.
They all had fun until they actually started shooting.
Yeah. No, trust me. It's...
And my apologies, it's a bathyscaphe, not a bathysphere. Bathysphere is from like the early 1900s, but a bathyscaphe is the
new one.
Little off.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good segue to
close.
play that clip for the air chamber, for the decompression chamber.
Yes, let's do that.
Let's watch each other closely for signs of HPNS.
High pressure nervous syndrome. Muscle tremors usually in the hands first. Nausea, increased excitability, disorientation.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
About 1 person in 20 can't handle it. They just go buggo.
Now, I honestly thought this was
all made runs with the
made
stats.
up.
They checked
No,
out.
it's a
No,
real
I
thing.
understand that. What I'm
Yeah.
saying is that it's impossible to predict just who's susceptible.
They
So
checked out.
Michael Biehn is amazing in this movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's very, very good.
In fact, I actually have a fact about Michael Biehn, is that the studio pushed hard.
Bain, stop calling him Mr. Bean.
Michael Biehn. All right. The studio pushed hard for an Academy Award nomination for Michael Biehn as Best Supporting Actor, but was unsuccessful.
But failed.
I think that would have been good, though. He should have been nominated, because
Who was nominated that year?
there was no...
You did not do your research.
I didn't do the research on that.
You
I mean, I can look that up if you want me to.
should have been prepared.
I could look that up, but I mean, I don't know. Michael Bain did a. I just said it right this time. Michael Bain did a really
One
good
more,
job.
and you get a punishment shot, man.
He just did it again.
Michael Bain.
Well, he corrected himself like halfway through the
No,
the
but then he
name.
said it again. Words are hard.
You want to spin the wheel? You guys can vote.
No, you're fine.
All right.
I just like giving you shit.
Yeah, of course. I'm always getting shit in this fucking show. But
And in life.
But that part when he's cutting up his arm to
Yeah.
relieve the pain and
Yeah.
tension and everything else, that's fucking crazy.
It's a lot of people do it.
Yeah.
You have, let's see here, River Phoenix, Kevin Kline, Martin Landau, Dean Stockwell, Alec Guinness. They were all nominated.
Was River Phoenix for Stand By Me?
Running on Empty.
Running on Empty. Okay.
Who won? You went that far. Go a little bit
I
further.
Dude, I literally just fucking pulled it up.
Best Supporting Actor for 1989.
Do you guys think you could do the deep sat diving?
With training, yes.
No.
I would like to, but I'm very claustrophobic, and that's the only thing probably have an issue wearing that helmet and just being stuck in the helmet and not being able to.
Because
I don't know if I can
you
do it.
panic, you're still stuck underwater. That's the shitty part.
Yeah.
Like you can't.
Dustin
You'll
Hoffman.
decompress if Dustin Hoffman won.
For Best Actor.
Oh,
Was it Rain Man?
Rain Man.
Yeah, probably.
It's Rain Man. Yeah, that 1989. But actually, I got to point something out about Michael Bain is that scene where they were filming in the submarine shoot, where basically the power went out.
Yeah,
And
he got
basically
stuck down there.
he couldn't even see his hand in front of him. It was so
No, they
dark.
would shit bricks.
And he was thinking to
the
himself,
radios went out.
well, my fucking, I wonder how much oxygen I have. I wonder if anybody's here that could see me. I mean, shit, what's going to happen here? That's fucking scary. The fact that you're underwater, blackness, you can't see your hand, you can't do anything. What would you do? I mean, seriously.
Shit.
I would get out and swim for the roof.
Problem
This
is, you don't know where up is.
That's what I mean.
My boobs will bring me up. I'm very buoyant. I'd be fine.
Inflatable boobs.
I don't need to inflate. They're naturally buoyant. Well, this movie was filmed in an abandoned nuclear power plant in South Carolina.
Which is fucking crazy.
Yeah, they stopped. It
Oh, they
never
have-
got finished.
Yeah, they have
So-
real deep pools for the
Yeah.
nuclear cooling.
Yeah, so he ended up painting the sides black and covered it with a giant tarp, and he had all these beads that were floated in the top so that people would have an easy
They're
escape.
like Orbeez.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, they were like black Orbeez. That way they could film in the dark under there.
The actor that played Jammer even said that some of these actors might even have these things stuck in their crevices to
weeks
this
and
day.
months later,
Yeah.
Well, it was to this day when that thing was filmed, which was back in the 90s.
What I really
80s.
Well, when
the documentary.
What do you think
Documentary.
the most impressive scene was?
Oh, we're not there yet. Don't
No?
start.
Okay. Oh, you got that? Okay, I got you.
Yeah, you're
in
jumping
fact,
way ahead.
I'm sure we're going to ask a question on what everybody's favorite
'Cause
scene is.
Some of those are pretty cool.
Yeah, let's talk about the movie a little bit more before we get into favorite scenes and stuff.
Yeah, she's the host. She gets to pick it.
I just meant from like what was impressive, just what you got to see on screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get there.
From the effects. Just don't ignore me, fine.
Hey, like I said, this won for best special effects for an Oscar, and it definitely deserved it.
So they had two tanks that they used for this movie. One was 7. I can't read that. 7.5 million gallons, and that was 40 feet deep. And then the other one was 20 feet deep, and it was 4 million gallons of water. And it took 5 days to fill the tanks.
I think that
At least one of the tanks.
the smaller tank was used basically for the submarine and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then they had the deep core was actually built. The structure was built in the bigger tank.
which was beautiful. I mean, the scenery with the camera shots of that area looked so fucking beautiful, and it looked
The
real.
lighting that they had under there was really impressive because as dark as they had it under there for effect, you still were able to
very well
see
lit.
everything, which I really appreciate because I hate when movies film like a dark scene and you just can't see anything.
Yeah.
Like I understand what you're going for, but it's hard to appreciate something if you're watching a movie or a TV show and you can't see the action that's taking place. It's like
Well, if it's
the
dark
Game
and you
of-
can't see it, they don't have to spend much on effects.
Well, that's not true because Game of Thrones, that dragon fight.
Oh, yeah, no, you're
You
right.
can't see it. You're like, oh, you have to turn the brightness up on your TV. I'm sorry, that's retarded. You could
Yeah.
only hear what was going on for the majority.
So funny you're complaining about it when you actually put that on your list for your top 5 TV shows.
Okay,
you can
what
have a frustrating
season was that
scene
in?
and still-
That was in season 8. They tanked season 8.
They didn't tank it. It was still a good season.
No.
It sucked.
Oh,
No,
whatever.
it was terrible. The 7 seasons of it were fantastic. On the edge of my seat, loving that show. But anyway, I digress. During the beginning of filming, the main tank burst open, and 150,000 gallons of water were escaping a minute. They had to bring in dam experts to repair it. It delayed shooting for over a week, which
Yeah.
was one of the many delays in this movie.
God, there was so many delays, and then that huge tarp that they had over the tank
That ripped?
Yeah,
in the
from the storm. And James Cameron even said that he walked on the set. He walked right on the set, and it happened right in front of him, just seeing rip, and basically told the crew, "Well, it looks like we're on nights, guys."
Yep, they had to work nights then, which was terrible for everybody because everybody was already tired.
And the heaters weren't working.
And cold.
No.
So the water was cold.
No, they did all their pre-gaming for the show in hot tubs that they brought in so that they could at least be warm before they got back in the freezing water.
I mean, there was times where James Cameron was down below underwater for like almost like 24 hours, I believe,
Yeah.
and he was actually looking at a little monitor underwater, looking at his dailies underwater.
Yeah, he
Seriously.
spent at least twice as much water or twice as much time in the water than
He
the
was
whole
dedicated.
cast.
That's what. See, that this is. I understand he was demanding, but that's what made him. He was so dedicated to this movie.
He throws every bit of himself into it.
He does, absolutely. People hate him for it, but
And
I mean,
every
the
bit of
end
his
product
actors,
is
too.
good. They did use so much chlorine to treat all that water to get rid of algae
Oh, yeah.
that they
Bring this
ended
up.
up burning. I'm talking about it right now.
I am. I was just listening.
Bring it up, what you're saying already. Love you. But there was so much chlorine in that water that they ended up getting skin burns. And their hair was, and the actors and the crew that didn't
Just
have full
falling
helmets on,
out.
their hair was turning white.
It was funny because
Yeah,
in the documentary, you see these people coming out, and everybody looked like Troy Donahue's.
Yeah.
fucking
They all ended up
on.
having to cover themselves with Vaseline to prevent it because it was they had to use the chlorine because the algae was so bad.
Damn.
Yeah, there's so many
Diver's
many
delight.
problems. Oh, I mean that's how you warm yourself. Don't you do that? Pee on
Yeah.
yourself a little bit.
Every time.
See, that's the thing. In the documentary, the actors were talking about how they were pissing in their wetsuits. He was like, "Oh yeah, I loved it. You could feel it all warm going up your body. It was a great feeling and stuff like that." But James Cameron was telling everybody, we don't have time. You can't go up and. But the thing I have to question, they never talked about in the documentary. What do you have to take a shit? I guess they took a shit in their fucking wetsuit. Seriously, because
No, they wouldn't do that.
I guarantee that somebody
I'm
shit
dipping the
themselves
fuck
on
out
that
if
set.
I need to do that.
Yeah.
No, because that's going to leave stuff.
Not if it's in a wetsuit. It's all trapped in.
No, wetsuit does not trap it in.
No, it'll leak. You've obviously never worn a wetsuit.
A dry suit would
No, I
keep
haven't.
it
Dry
in.
suit, you stay dry. Wetsuit, you still get damp.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nasty.
that's why they were cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the
I'm sorry, I'm just seeing somebody shit themselves in a wetsuit.
you know, it's just gonna like eke up their
Just
arm and out
like-
their hand, like hey.
Okay, now I'm getting grossed up. That's nasty.
Like,
did
I'm
it.
just
You
seeing
brought
an
it up.
ink,
I
like,
should have never.
ink coming
Well,
out
I'm
of
being
a sleeve.
realistic. I mean, seriously, if somebody had to take a shit, what do they have to, and they're 40 feet below?
Be like a
what
fucking
would you
hippo
do?
fucking
You be a grown up
spraying
and
everywhere.
you hold it, Ron.
Not everybody can hold it.
You poop before you get in the water.
Hey, that Taco Bell last night, man.
You don't eat Chipotle before filming this movie.
Got some corn floating.
Oh, will you stop it?
Hey, if you gotta get,
I'm sorry.
if you gotta surface faster, just fucking.
Rocket your ass out of there.
Not okay. Just
Roger
Ram.
Ram.
James
Hey,
Cameron.
that's where she got Roger Ramjet, I bet.
Probably.
Motorboat.
Oh my gosh. The crew, they would spend like 2 hours every day decompressing to avoid the bends just in that 40 feet of water. It was a lot. They spent a ton of time
Yeah.
in this water. And on days that they weren't shooting. So the problems that they had on this movie, on days that they weren't shooting, they would have wild goats roaming around, and
What?
they were really see, I know stuff you don't. they would roam around and they would chew on the sets and the cables and they would pee on everything. So they had to deal with wild goats on the rare days.
That I did not know. No, that's
See?
crazy.
Were they screaming at them?
Screaming goats.
They fainted afterwards. Let's see.
Fainting, screaming goats.
Yes.
See, the thing about this film,
Scream too loud, the whole rest of the herd drops.
we got to talk about basically how fucking one of the actors, I don't remember his name. I think he was Sonny. I don't know. I might be wrong. How
broke his arm.
Yeah,
Sonny.
Yeah, that he basically hated. He said that he almost walked off set. He even told James Cameron.
Quit.
Yeah, he tried to quit because he just could not stand it and everything else. But he went through it, and it's crazy and how hard it was for these actors to do this role. I mean, it looks like when you are told, "Hey, yeah, we're going to do an underwater movie." Oh, wow, that sounds like fun. Bullshit.
You're going to live underwater for 5 months.
Yep, that ain't happening. And everybody, wanting to storm off set, especially Elizabeth. You got to talk about that scene. Yeah, sometime.
Yeah, we'll get there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
you got to remember those that for these sets though, everything is so fucking confined.
Yep.
Yeah.
The submarine scene that was specifically built for this.
Yeah.
It's very fucking tight quarters in there anyways.
Yeah, they had it tilted on its side,
Yeah.
which made the actors have a lot of problems just filming it because they were tilting and they were swaying. It wasn't even them getting dizzy. They couldn't keep their feet to make a good scene.
I got a great fact about the scene inside the submarine. James Cameron's brother, Mike Cameron, plays a dead crewman inside the sunken submarine. To accomplish this, he had to hold his breath under 25 feet of water while also allowing a crab to crawl out of his mouth. The shot took 5 takes.
So Crab Guy was his brother?
Yeah. And Mike had to crush the crab twice because Jim took too long to set the lights.
Pinch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
But believe it or not, that was a really cool shot.
Yeah,
seeing the fucking because that wasn't a fucking mannequin; it was a real body. That was James Cameron's brother.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
how the hell do you ask your fucking you want to be in a movie?
Can I stick a live crab in your mouth and just have it crawl around?
Do you remember when you gave me a swirly in 5th grade? Yeah, you fucking owe me. Come on, put a crab in your mouth.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, no, I cannot see. I mean, I could see my boys talking each other into that. No, I'm lying. They definitely would.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah. Well, the cast and crew, because of the freezing temperatures in this water, they all ended up suffering hypothermia and sinus infections. Like it was a miserable film to be a part of. And it's amazing that the end product is so good, considering how much they just hated the actual process.
But the end product, though, the acting and everything, they did so fucking well.
Phenomenal.
Is it all right if I ask the question what your favorite character is and everybody's favorite character? Yeah, I'm curious because everybody, there's so many. The thing about James Cameron, he writes great characters. Aliens, one of the best casting decisions of in all the movies, in my opinion. Those just is a great cast. But this one also has a great cast. So if you wanted to pick your favorite character, who would go? Ragnar, what's yours?
Coffee.
Oh, you liked Michael Biehn?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
It was good. I like this.
He was a sailor like you.
Hi.
And me.
Well, he was Navy, right? Navy SEALs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the way he portrayed it and the way his acting and how he progressively
went crazy,
got worse throughout the entire show.
His death scene, though,
it's fucking gnarly as
sucks
shit, dude.
so bad.
Yeah.
Deserved it.
I just
he
don't,
absolutely fucking deserved it.
Oh,
He
yeah, deserved it.
absolutely.
But can you just imagine just being in there and then everything cracking? Like,
He didn't feel it.
I know. I think that's like an instant death right there.
No,
So
like he imploded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's
you talked about
fucking-
combustible people
popping
earlier.
like
That
a
was what he
bug.
did. He combusted. Yeah.
Chase, what is yours?
Like hippie, but also maybe Jammer. Only because of Jammer's scene when nobody knows he's awake and he just kind of pops in and tackles a motherfucker.
Yeah, hey, bud. The thing about Hippie is that Chris Elliott auditioned for that role and he didn't get it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Chris Elliott
I
auditioned
could
for that
see
role.
him pulling that one off.
Yeah, but James Cameron didn't want it, so he picked this other guy. And the guy who played Hippie did a good job. But
Yes, he did.
He did. I don't know.
He was
just
really neurotic. It was.
That's kind of why I liked him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cheerful.
It fits.
Yeah, the cheerful guy that has no reason to be cheerful. But just fucking, hey guys, I'm here.
Yep.
What about
Sammy, what's yours? Oh, wait a minute. Sammy, hey, Sammy, I'm hello.
What the fuck?
This just became 5-person. Here you go.
I like Hippie because he has Beanie the Rat.
Sammy just made a little cameo in our little episode here.
Beanie's pretty cool.
What's
all
yours?
right?
Mine is Catfish.
These guys are SEALs?
Yeah. You guys ain't so tough. My five guys plenty tougher than them.
Now we get to hear how you could have been a contender. Hey! You see this?
Yeah.
I used to call this the hammer.
Catfish was my favorite. His Texas, he was a Texas boy. He was just that Southern guy. He had a toughness to him. The fact that he took down Michael Biehn on that whole fight scene, which, man, that fight scene was fucking awesome. But I loved his character altogether. I thought that his character was just fucking great. Catfish all the way.
I personally really liked his. Well, you don't order us around. We don't work for you, and we don't much like you neither.
Yeah. How about you, Snow?
Definitely very much a blue collar.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, all of them are, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's yours?
Well, why don't you play that first clip you got right there?
I can't believe you're letting them do this.
Hi, Linz. I thought you were in Houston.
I was. Now I'm here. Only here isn't where I left it, is it, Bud?
Wasn't up to me.
Jeez, we were that close to proving a submersible drilling platform could work. I can't believe you let them grab my rig.
Your rig?
My rig. I designed the damn thing.
Yeah, and Benthic Petroleum paid for it, so as long as they're holding the pink slip, I go where they tell me.
I had a lot riding on this. And they bought you, didn't they? More like rented you cheap.
I'm switching off now.
So you wiener.
Bye-bye.
Oh, okay. Virgil, you wiener. You never could stand up to a fight.
Bye-bye.
Favorite part.
God, I hate that bitch.
So she is my
Probably
favorite.
shouldn't have married her then, huh?
She's absolutely my favorite. She did such a good job in this movie. Mary did. And one of the things that I really love about her is in the beginning, you fucking hate her. There's nothing to like. She's a know-it-all. She's got, she's just angry, and everybody else is so chill, and everybody else hates her too. But then you just slowly see that she is a good person, and she does have a good, and all of her, everything about her, and everybody else really cares about her when she ends up having her scene that we'll talk about later in the movie. But everybody's fighting for her, even people who were one night who was going to choke off her air supply when she was walking out into the
remember Chris Elliott's scene when she's coming off the helicopter, he says, "Oh no, the queen bitch of the universe is here."
Yeah.
One night is a bad bitch.
Yeah, one
all
night's
right.
awesome.
One night is fucking awesome.
Yeah, she really is great. But
so it took me until the second watching for me to really catch on.
Like a week ago?
Shut up. Like yesterday?
Yeah.
No. To actually catch on that the whole marriage between Virgil and Lindsay was 100% contractual.
How do you figure?
They were talking about how, well, we got married because, we're going to be back on that same ship in another 6 months, and if you were married, you got a presidential suite or whatever.
Well, no, they did, but they also did have a courtship and fell in love. It's not like a military marriage where you're like, we need BAH, so will you come with me?
Where's that TRICARE, baby?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how that's not what it was.
You're gonna find.
I don't
they
know.
probably rushed their courtship to get married, but they were they did actually care about each other, and you do see that later on in the movie.
And
how much they care. Yeah. Yes, well, she did too, because her heart was breaking over him, and she absolutely sacrificed herself for him. Yeah. So, yeah.
And you see that in one particular scene.
Well, that's what I really appreciate about her is she came through so honest in her whole character. Everybody did.
Yeah.
But she really, really did. And I don't know. I really appreciate it.
What I like is she designed the damn rig.
Yeah.
Do you see her grow?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. She's
heartless bitch.
She's a very two-dimensional character in the beginning, and then she just absolutely just expands.
Well, what I think changes her is the alien life forms that she first sees when she's out on the ledge right there, and she sees that first probe, I believe, from one of the aliens. That right there is where I saw the change in her, where she went from bitch to completely engrossed by.
She was just trying to save her rig from abuse from these SEALs and the military who was taking it over. That was her whole focus. She didn't care about anything else. And then when she goes out there to fix the oxygen problem after the tractor or the crane wreck, then she comes in contact with the NTIs. And why didn't you play that scene with her?
Whatever it is.
I'm telling you what it is. You're just not hearing me.
Now, Lindsay,
There is something down there. Something not us.
You could be more specific.
Something that zigs.
Not us. Not human.
I love Bud.
Get it? Something non-human, but intelligent. A non-terrestrial intelligence.
a non-terrestrial intelligence. NTIs.
Hippie just goes straight conspiracy theory.
100%.
Yeah.
Underwater flying objects.
He's been waiting for that.
Oh, yeah.
It's called a USO.
We talking little space friends here?
Hell yeah. Hot rod to the gods, right, Liz? No, really, it could be NTIs. The CIA has known about them forever. They abduct people all the time, man.
Hippie is that type of person.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he is.
That's why I love him.
You ever seen the movie with Mel Gibson, Conspiracy Theory?
Yes,
So
that's
good.
actually.
That's
I'm
what that
going to say
reminds
this.
me of.
That's one of Sammy's favorite movies.
I love it very, very much. And that's what he reminds me of.
I'm trying to keep the situation under control. I can't allow you to create this kind of hysteria.
Who's hysterical? Nobody's hysterical.
All I'm saying is when you're hanging on by your fingernails, you don't go waving your arms around.
Look, I saw something. I'm not going to go in there and say I didn't see it when I did. I'm sorry. Please.
You are the most stubborn woman I ever knew.
Yes,
She is.
I am. But I need you to believe me right now. Now, come on, look at me. Come on. Am I stressed out? Do I have any symptoms of pressure sickness, tremors, slurred speech?
No.
No. But this is me, Lindsay, okay?
I love it. I love it so much. She's so sincere. And how beautiful was that scene when that giant NTI floats up and she's like touching it and it just looks like the can. It's beautiful.
See, what it reminds me of is like that luminescent under the sea, like jellyfish and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, sorry.
So most jellyfish aren't bioluminescent. The colors that you see, is the iridescence from the spotlights being shown on them.
Oh, okay.
At least most of them. There are some that do have bioluminescence in them, but most of those crazy color ones is just the iridescence of the cilia, the little hairs that they propel themselves with.
And it's funny, we all I've always called them jellyfish aliens, and I think everybody they're like, "Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about," and they look nothing like
they
jellyfish.
Look more like stingray.
They do. They look like manta rays.
Well, the manta rays.
The big one looks like a manta ray, and the smaller one looks like a paramecium on steroids.
Yeah, it's funny, but just it's their coloring and the iridescence and everything about it. It's always jellyfish aliens.
Yeah. To me, if it reminds me of Close Encounters of the Third Kind, a Close Encounters of the Third Kind underwater, basically, with the ships and everything else. That's a classic movie. I fucking love that movie. That's a great fucking movie. Another sci-fi I love. Sorry,
it's fantastic. What are you doing? I'm building a pile of dirt.
But I will say this, the special effects that they did for that, because that was all puppetry that they did underwater, and they had a hard time doing it, but it looked fucking beautiful.
I thought that was all CG.
Those were puppets.
Those are puppets.
Those were like actual puppets.
Yeah.
That's cool as shit.
The only CGI that's in this movie is another great scene, if you want to talk about that, the tentacle scene, which led into Terminator 2 for the T-1000.
It's cool how they made it.
It was the same software?
No,
yes.
ILM did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they basically scanned their face. They scanned Ed Harris and also Mary's face, basically, to have all the facial expressions, because you see it looked just like them.
And they did that all manual before mocap was a thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting because those scenes with the water tentacle are the very first scenes that they filmed, because ILM needed the footage, and it took them 6 months to make the tentacle.
Yeah.
And they were doing all of that and interacting with a hose. So
it was like an old
really good actors in this movie.
Yeah,
I mean, you really can't. I've said it before, but they're very honest and true, and they feel like real people you would meet on the street. They don't feel like these larger than life characters that a lot of movies have.
do.
And it's funny because what you said about the hose thing is that in the making of this, it shows about like 3 or 4 crew members just carrying like just a big, huge like ventilation hose, and the crew
literally just going up and down.
And the actors are like
Chinese dragon.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah, and the actors were just like, they're going like ooh and they're just looking at a fucking ventilation hose.
Yeah, cross-eyed, like holy smoke.
Yep.
Me. Yeah.
Love it.
It's absolutely.
God, I love this movie. This is such a great movie. Yeah.
I do too. The whole set is amazing, and to this day, it is the largest underwater set ever made.
Now, that I didn't know.
Yeah.
That I did not know. See, because I think this one broke the mold because before they had that one in Mexico where the Titanic was filmed, where they got that huge set for like movies, where they've done a lot of other movies on the ocean. Because James Cameron, this is one thing I got to bring up. James Cameron wanted to do this movie in the water, and Steven Spielberg basically told him, no, Jaws was a complete nightmare. You need to be in a controlled because he
Open
wanted
water.
to do this out in the ocean,
he
open
wanted
water.
to do it open water
Yeah.
until he thought.
So
until
he says
thought
it needs to
twice
be in
about
a controlled area, and this is the first movie to do it in a controlled area, like a big, huge tank like that. So
it was a mess, but it really, really worked.
it paid off.
It did. And James Cameron himself, he actually almost died making this movie. He ran out of O2 at one point, and when he tried to radio for help, the guide man couldn't hear him because his eardrums had blown out.
Oh, damn.
He wound up...
And he lied about it.
He did. He lied about it. So
Yeah.
he wound up ditching his own gear and holding his breath trying to swim for the surface. And then the safety diver spotted him and went to go give him his spare respirator, but that one was broken. And the only... ended up squirting water down his throat. So he was absolutely panicked. And when he tried to pull away from him, the diver thought he was panicking because of the lack of air and held him still with the respirator over his mouth. So James Cameron punched him in the face and swam for the surface. And he was almost unconscious when he got there. They had to drag him out of the tank. And when then later on that day, he went on and kept filming. He did fire those two people though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
James Cameron's known for firing a lot of people.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at the same time, if you're a safety diver, you are responsible for maintaining the operation of your equipment.
Yeah.
And the guy with the blown out eardrum, if you're supposed to be there manning audio and being able to hear everybody, that's your fucking responsibility.
Oh, yeah.
Get rid of him.
Yeah.
With that scene where Ed Harris and guy who played Catfish had to swim to one side of the rig all the way to the other side of the rig, was completely underwater with nothing, and they had divers basically off the screen that had to go to them.
Yeah.
I don't know how they were fucking did
Yeah,
it.
they didn't
weren't
use
close
stuntman.
though.
They didn't use stuntman.
The rescue divers weren't close. They were far away.
Yeah, it's because of the way they filmed
Yeah, I
it.
know.
It needed to look like open water, and
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah. If they needed to cut before they ran out of air, they needed to let their divers know early so they had a chance to get to them.
Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty freaking intense. Another person who almost drowned. Ed Harris. So the liquid that they're breathing, and when he's in this suit, they did actually fill up his mask with liquid.
I don't know how he did this.
Yeah, and so it was water, and then the lighting in there was what made it look like amniotic fluid.
Yeah,
and he had to hold his breath. So all of those scenes, that water is in there with his mask, and he's just holding his breath the whole time.
No, actually, it's only one scene that it does that. The rest, it's actually just the lighting.
Yeah.
The one scene where he's in the pool before he's being dropped
Yes.
down. That's the scene where can you imagine going in the water with
thinking about that.
your helmet filled up with liquid and then going underwater again, being in double sized liquid? It's like, what the fuck? But
Well, the reason they could only do it for a short period of time is because it actually made his eyes swell.
Yep.
And it he choked several times while he was trying to hold his breath, and he absolutely almost drowned. All right, so one more fun little fact that with the movie when they were filming it is, the old time movie clappers.
Yep.
In order to start the scenes, they couldn't clap them under the water.
Oh yeah, I know about this.
So they would take it and they would just knock him in the head with the clapper. That's how they would start
in the
a scene.
documentary, you just see it because you see
Yeah.
this guy's just
Yeah, he'd
click,
come up and
click.
literally go like bonk right on the head.
Which actually is another thing I want to point out is the when they're talking through the mics on the headsets in the movie, it's completely clean, but actually in the original before, it was like a
Yeah.
It's the way it actually sounds while you're dying.
Yeah,
they had to edit that out.
Yeah,
Because
they still gave it a little bit of a rebreather bubbly sound with their audio, but they had to completely redo the audio and clean it up. Yeah, it was a mess.
But they did do a very good job of. We use the term a lot, Hollywoodize it.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
With cleaning it up though, to actually make it more.
I would almost
more
have
audible.
rathered it be very realistic.
Well, if you
that would have been annoying as fuck though.
Yeah.
Well, no.
but
If you watch the documentary though on it, you could hear it,
You can barely understand what
and you
they're
can
saying.
barely understand what
Yeah, it's like
they're
Because
saying.
Yeah.
the static is
I know
so
it's
louder.
hard to understand people in those
Yeah.
intercom
Yeah.
systems, but if they had it way more realistic, clean it up so it's not blowing your eardrums out with the feedback like it usually does.
I don't know. I
in
thought
real
they did a
life.
good job because you have the little bit of the hesitation with the inhalation when they were doing it, and they still had a little bit of the echo in
It
there.
wasn't horrible.
I thought they did a good job of making it seem like, okay, yeah, they are talking under the water.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing I loved about this movie is that it was filmed underwater and they're acting underwater. It's just that's got to be so hard to do. How many takes they have to do and everything else.
Spending 5 months there.
Yeah. It's unbelievable, and that's why I find this movie is a masterpiece in underwater cinema. This is seriously probably the best underwater movie ever made.
It's brilliant, and the whole thing comes out so clean considering all of the issues they had.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Oh, the minis.
The miniatures.
The miniatures that were on the surface.
Yes.
You know, they had to have a license.
Oh, because of the size for the one on the top that the rig was hooked up to.
Yeah.
I think it was probably about it looked like the size of a pontoon boat, basically.
Yeah, it wasn't that big. They weren't that big, but they needed to have a license and
with the Coast Guard.
Yes, the Coast Guard for it. And it's funny, and you see it's funny if you in the back of it, you see the person actually driving.
Yep.
Driving.
That reminds me of the scene with the, I know this is in the beginning of the movie, but the crane falling. Yeah. That scene was fucking intense.
Nuts as shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, especially when the hose is falling right on top of him, and you're like, oh shit! Why
and you hear
are
the pinging, you hear the pinging going
staring under glass,
and the pinging is going closer.
I would be on the other side of the door with the thing.
Yeah, that pinging sound was just making it worse. It's like there's a lot of tense moments,
and they're like,
and then it drags them over the cliff. Yes,
dude,
shit, unhook.
Yeah,
100%. Stress factor,
absolutely
sky high.
And the thing is, one night was trying to detach it and everything, but the fucking storm kept kept pulling at it, and they could not detach from the rig. So it was just crazy.
I thought they weren't able to detach because the SEALs took one night.
Well, no, they did. They took flatbed could go get the nuke, and then when they came back with it, it was too late for them to detach. So she's trying to do it under pressure, and she couldn't do it. Yeah. But how did flatbed remind you of the what Sigourney Weaver drove in Alien when she's like?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When she's fighting the queen.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love the power loader.
I love the opening scene where one night's down there with flatbed and she's like smacking the diver with the arm. Come on, get your ass back inside.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a casting thing that was changed, which I was so upset about. The commander of the Navy SEAL was actually supposed to be Lance Henriksen.
Who?
Bishop from Aliens.
Oh, okay.
I would have loved that because I love Lance Henriksen, and he actually was casted, but there was a scheduling conflict, so they got this other actor to play the role.
Very minor role. Never miss him.
Yeah, I think he was only in the movie for in the beginning for maybe a minute, and then at the end,
the screen when
I
he
guess
was
you guys are
to go to phase 2.
Well, also the part where he says, "Well, I guess you guys are out of business," and he's getting a mean looks like, "Oh fuck, we're done."
Yeah, when Chris Elliott tells him that.
Yep.
Absolutely. So you know the scene when they're in the bay, in the submersible bay, and they're firing the gun into the submersibles. Those were live rounds.
What?
Yeah, they used live rounds to fire into there because the squibs, they wouldn't have gotten the trajectory inside the water.
Yeah.
So he actually used live rounds.
I mean, after 2.5 feet with hypersonic rounds, they're really. If they hit
That's right. That was Catfish doing that too because he was still wearing his fucking
boxer shorts.
Boxer shorts from after the swim and everything.
Yeah. If you're in 2.5 to 3 feet of water, if you do manage to be hit by a round like that, it's literally tapping you on the arm and falling away.
The water really pushes it that
it puts that.
See, that I didn't know.
On a hypersonic round, if it's a subsonic round like you would use on a suppressed weapon or something like that goes slower, then they don't cavitate the way that a hypersonic does, and it won't actually experience as much deceleration, and it could actually be lethal. But,
really?
But military grade rounds are pretty much all hypersonic.
I know you wanted to talk about the score. Why don't we listen to...
Oh, yeah. Alan Silvestri, actually, he's been in the last movie we did, which was Predator.
Really nice score on this.
Fucking beautiful score.
Oh, yeah.
This is actually the scene when Bud is being taken down in the fucking spaceship, and he's seeing the fucking huge fucking ship right there in the bottom of the trench. This is fucking epic.
So well.
And this is the only time that James Cameron worked with Alan Silvestri because he's worked with James Horner and Brad Fiedel for Terminator. But this score is so fucking beautiful with the chorus and everything else. I love this score. I own the extended edition of the score, and it's beautiful. right here is my favorite part. We have to listen to this. This is when he's going through that little tunnel in the ship. Fucking love it. Yeah, Alan Silverstreet.
Roller coaster.
Yes. That seems fun too. Just because and he's holding hands with an alien, just like taking him through there.
This could be a Star Wars score.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's on that epic level.
Oh yeah.
Very, very beautiful.
Very epic. That's what I love about this. And there was also a lot of synth score inside of this, and I fucking loved it.
Just absolutely larger than life audio visualization.
Yes.
It lets you know that like you're entering something huge.
Oh yeah.
The score actually, where we talk about our favorite scenes, the score inside the sequence when Bud is fighting Coffee, and just that ticking the ticking scene that from Alan Silverstreet when they're fighting each other inside the water, which I can't wait till we talk about our favorite scenes because that's one of them. But we'll get into that.
What did you guys think about when the submersibles were fighting each other? When
that was cool.
Lindsay was driving and Bane
I think that was
driving.
miniatures, wasn't it? I believe that was miniatures.
Well, they had the miniatures and then they had the projections of the actors on the windows, so it looked like they were driving it. But what did you think about the way that whole fight scene went down to the ending?
The fucking sound effects and the twisting effect when the guys when it's being twisted around in the metal. Yes, that was great.
I know you guys know very well that being that deep down is it crushes you. Okay,
yeah.
At 2,000 feet, it is explosive if something goes wrong, or rather implosive, to the point where it is just instantaneous. Boom.
Well, that's what happens to Bane.
Yeah. And it's the whole concept of these two fucking piloted ROVs are going at it with each other the whole time. I'm just clinch factor to 10. 100%. I'm like, oh God.
You're just waiting.
Like,
You're waiting.
Someone's gonna pop.
One of them's gonna pop.
Someone's gonna pop.
But the thing is, when Michael Biehn or Coffee, basically, when he's when his thing's doing, and you see the thing just starting to crack, and he just like all of a sudden is like, there's nothing I can do. I just have to scream. It just screams, and it's just
It wasn't even like a terror scream. It was like an angry scream. It was like, it didn't work.
But the funny thing is that they did this whole fight, and then they tried, like, Mary just took her hand out the windows, like, puts her hand out, like, trying to reach out to him. Like,
well, I mean, like,
felt bad for
as
him.
much as you're fighting this person,
Well,
they weren't evil. They didn't want anybody to die.
He was sick.
So, it was one of those things to where, like, they're just trying to survive and stop him from killing the aliens with the nuke.
Yep.
So they did not want him to die. So, and you can see that there when they're both like, like they gasp, and she puts her hand up against the glass.
And Michael Biehn is a regular for James Cameron because he's been in 2 other movies. He's been in the original Terminator. He was in an extended scene in Terminator 2, and he was also in Aliens. And I fucking love him as an actor. He is such a great. Plus Tombstone, which is not James Cameron, but he was great in that one.
So good.
Really
I love it.
Real good.
I'm your Huckleberry.
But he like I said in the beginning of this,
know Daisy.
he did such a good job at his role.
Yes.
And I give him so much credit in this role. He did so good.
Absolutely. Continuing on from that scene after Bane dies, is that's when the Lindsay and Bud's submersible starts to flood, and it is the most claustrophobic scene.
That whole scene.
It's just you're literally running out of breath with her, and I would love for you to play this.
Yeah,
play this thing real quick.
2 people and gear.
All right. Here. You put this on.
No, what are you doing? You don't listen.
Don't argue with me, goddammit. Just put it on.
Look, this is not an option, so just forget about
Lindsay,
it, all right?
shut up!
No.
Shut up! Put this thing on.
You be logical for one
Stop
second.
logic!
Please. Listen. Just listen to me for 1 second. Now, you've got the suit on, and you're a much better swimmer than I am, right?
The way that she makes her voice when she's shivering.
So I've got to
Well, I mean, the water was cold. They were in the water.
I drowned, and you towed me back to the rig.
No.
Yes, this water.
No.
Only a couple of degrees above freezing. I go into.
I mean, she's right.
Yeah.
My blood will go like ice water. Right? My body systems will slow down. They won't stop. You told me back, and I can be revived after maybe 10 or 15 minutes.
Lindsay, put this on.
She does such a good job, and so does he in this
Put this on.
sequence.
Put this on. You know I'm right. Please. It's the only way you've got our stuff on the rig to do this. Put this on.
And she has such faith in him.
Yep.
She really does.
But that scene
I don't think she's saying goodbye. I really think that she thinks he's going to pull it off.
But that scene where she finally gets underwater, you see her hand grasping against him.
And then go limp.
God,
where
it's hard.
she kisses him.
Yep.
You can do this, you know.
I think after this, you can properly say the divorce is off the table now.
Well, no, this is a love story.
Yeah. No,
this
absolutely.
movie is a love story.
I was just watching this. It's like, you know, I think they're going to call off the divorce.
She's going for like every little smidgen of air until her nose is in the way and she can't get it. And it
her
floods
panicking
so
right
fast.
here. Her panicking right here when the water's just rising.
It floods so fast though, that compartment.
It's absolutely
insane.
terrifying.
Yes.
It sucks. He can't do a damn thing.
Could you imagine just sitting there watching your person drown? And you got nothing. You just watch it.
No.
I'm glad because it's me.
Yeah, no.
It would suck.
Yeah.
But knowing what would happen,
Yeah.
So
on the way it played out. The way it played out in the movie, it would suck, but it would still be bearable. With knowing that
He had a goal.
I'll make it happen.
Well, and then what I want to ask you guys each is, which would you rather do? Would you rather drown and put your faith in your person to swim you back and resuscitate you, or would you rather watch your person drown and be tasked with swimming them back and resuscitating them?
I'm gonna bring your ass back.
To my knowledge, I'm a better. To my knowledge, I'm a better.
You just want to slap me in the face and call me a bitch.
I myself
fucking,
I myself would probably drown, because I would want, if something happened to me, I would want my significant, my love basically to live to that day and not have to, I'd want them to live.
You're a big motherfucker. You're going to make her drag your ass through the water?
I'm sure she can get some help.
He's in the water, a lot more lightweight. It's fine.
Hey, I thought I was making a good. I thought I was being good here.
Radio.
I thought I made a good option.
No, it was not. Which would you prefer?
I know I'm a better swimmer. I would have to take her and make sure that I make her live again.
Yeah,
there you go.
I definitely would.
By sheer force of will alone, if nothing else.
Yeah.
I would let you haul my ass through the water and put my faith in you.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I would.
Shit, that's a lot of pressure.
I would
It
just,
is.
I would just
piss
let her
me off,
Like I
woman.
said, I would just let her live and just let me just die.
So yeah, but I definitely would prefer you drag me back, because I'm not going to be able to drag your ass through the water. We would both just die. You would fall on top of me, and it doesn't matter how lightweight you are. It would not happen. You're huge as compared to
But that
like
scene,
a turtle on his
darn
back.
muscles.
that scene where Ed Harris is dragging her, they actually did with her completely with
She didn't
no
have a
scuba
stunt
diver.
woman. No.
Because when you look at it, everybody probably thinks, man, that's probably
It's
just a
a dummy
mannequin.
or,
but it's not. It was really her, and that's fucking crazy.
And he made them do it again. It's James Cameron. He made them do it over and over and over again, and he would have her reposition her face so that she could catch the light. And she sat there with a diver literally holding a respirator to her face while she's just watching him while he's talking to her. And I give her so much props for what she did in this movie, even though she hated the filming of this movie.
She had balls.
She did so much on her own without a stunt. There's easily plenty of stuff in here that could have been done with a stunt woman, and she did all of it.
Yeah.
One thing I was really kind of sad about is that she didn't come to going, oh, my fucking face, Jesus. Like, I was kind of upset about that.
Like Chris Farley.
Yeah. Oh, it feels like I've been hit by a truck.
Right here, but right
here.
That's where it hurts.
So ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Well, when he drags her across the ocean floor and then up through the sub bay to calling for help, and just he's very precise and matter of fact when he's calling for help. He's like, I need this and I need this and I need this, and you need to be ready, and they're ready to go, and they don't realize what happened, because he doesn't say, hey, Lindsay drowned, we got to bring her back. He's just like, I need a syringe and I need all of this stuff, and then
because there was a certain timetable they had to get it before her brain loses it and stuff like that.
10 to 15 minutes is what she gave him, and he got her there. And you just see all of the panic on everyone when they're like, oh shit, it's Lindsay. And they drag her out of the water, and they just immediately go, like, they worked like a machine to try and bring her back. And that whole scene, if you could play it, there's so much trivia to go along with it. It's terrible.
She was exposed, too.
Clear.
Yeah.
Baby. Clear.
And Ed Harris was dedicated in this role. He slapped the shit out of her for real.
Breathe, baby. Yeah. God damn it, breathe. God damn it, you bitch! You never backed away from anything in your life. Now fight! 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 Right now! Do it! Fight! God damn it! Fight! Fight! Fight!
Is this domestic abuse?
She doesn't know.
Fuck it. She's dead. Whatever.
I broke Sammy. What happens when you're unconscious stays when you're unconscious.
Did you knock a tooth loose? Jesus!
You can do it, baby.
You're gonna break up that scene about the camera?
Yes.
Okay.
So was he actually doing chest compressions on her?
Yeah.
He was.
No.
you
When the
can't,
camera was
'cause you'll
looking
break
up,
ribs.
I know.
Yeah.
But he was pushing
Yeah.
on her and
But-
literally slapping her, and they did it for 10 hours.
No, I know that,
That's-
but like, I mean, you see when he's doing the chest compression.
So
no, the
she
camera is
wasn't
down
there.
below. The one there was a
She
camera.
walked off the set. So they did this scene over and over because James Cameron's a douchebag perfectionist.
Yeah.
They did it. And again, end product is beautiful, but she was abused. They did this scene where he's doing the chest compressions, and while he's not breaking her rib cage trying to get to her stern, through her sternum to her heart, he's really pressing on her, and she has no shirt on. Her shirt was cut open so that they could apply the pads for the resuscitation. Yes. And then so they could zap her. Yes, that's the
There we
one.
go.
Yeah.
And then she was freezing because she just got dragged through this cold ass water, and so
And she's lying on a cold metal ground.
metal floor.
Yep.
And then she has to be unconscious while all of this is, and then he's slapping the shit out of her. And when you watch it, she don't move.
Yeah.
I think you see
There
her
was
eye
one flub.
twitch once.
Yep, you got it. Yep.
Stop calling it a blooper. But yes,
I never said a blooper. I said
you
a
did
flub.
when we were watching the
I
movie.
said a flub. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You said, "Did you see that blooper where her eye twitched?" You always call things bloopers.
Well, it's something that you know in a movie, but I'm not giving any shit about it because it was maybe just one little flicker. But there's been many movies where eyes flicker or you see somebody breathe when they're dead and everything else.
She did a
Die
very
Hard.
good job of being
Yeah.
of being dead. And he's slapping her, and they ran it for 10 hours until the camera ran out of film. And when that happened, she lost her shit.
Yep.
Because she said, "We're not animals, and you are just running us ragged." And that she said, "You're going to have to film the rest of this without me." And
Yep.
she stormed off the set and did not come back. James Cameron ended up, they put like a sandbag where her body was for reference, but they put a camera on the floor. And so at all the scenes with Ed Harris's face yelling at her, that was done because she walked off.
Yeah.
And so, and he was then screaming and telling her to fight without her there.
That was great acting
But
there.
they had filmed so much of it.
Yeah.
They were able to get her resuscitation because they had done it so many times. But
And you just see the emotions through all the crew members of the rig and everything else one night, and Jammer and all of them, and you could tell that. I mean, it was a very powerful scene, and it was probably one of the best dramatic scenes in movie history.
it is. It's so well done and powerful because you're sitting there and you're going, "Yeah, fight, bitch!" Like
You never backed up
Wake
anything
up.
in your life.
Yeah,
fight,
it's-
fight.
It's
fight.
so good.
So she walked off,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
She never came back.
She did not come back to do any more filming. They had already done 10 hours.
So when she didn't come back to the movie, she didn't come back to the
For the
set at
scene.
all?
For the
Oh,
scene.
for the scene. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that was like she was done for the day.
But nobody. But I don't think anybody blames her.
No, nobody did. Everybody continued to work around
no,
it
no,
because
no, I was
they understood
confused.
what she was gone through.
I just wanted to make sure, like, because
No, she didn't like walk off the film
Yeah.
together. She just left for the day.
Okay.
She was like, "You guys are going to have to finish this one without me."
Yeah, because there's more scenes
Okay,
to
I
come.
got you.
Yeah.
I will say during that scene, the resus scene, the having the water everywhere and everybody's just standing there. I'm like, defibrillator. And she's
Electricity.
already dead, and electricity everywhere. This is going to go really well. Super effective.
Well, and you notice that Catfish, he's still in his boxers and his tank top. Like, he didn't get dry.
My dude is fucking
Sunday.
prepared.
He
is dressed for business.
No, they had this.
Pterodactyl flew by.
They had all the time in the world to have that battle and for her to drown and for him to drag her back up. And he didn't put on pants.
Fuck it. I don't need pants.
They're overrated.
Down there.
Yeah.
Fuck pants. I don't need pants. I'm going to save somebody's life.
He was insulated. Yeah, that was
The
weird.
fluff helps.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, it does.
Agreed. So then
That's what that is. This is survival
insulation.
weight.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Then in that whole series, they lost the nuke that ended up going down to the aliens, and they still had a job to do because they wanted to save the aliens and prevent that nuclear explosion. And then so Bud takes in the breathing fluid, and he gets in the suit, and he goes for his long walk to the cliff.
And that scene right there, that one scene, the shot where it's pointing right at him, about to make that jump on the trench, and you just see him fall, and then you see the shot where it's like the camera's pointing down the stomach and looking down. Can you just imagine just falling down and seeing complete nothing, just like blackness,
and then
just
the fucking
going
lamps
lower
break?
and lower?
Yeah.
Dude,
all the pressure cracks everything.
Your guide dies too, because your little robot guide dies.
Well,
they filmed that by just running him along a line across a wall.
Which
so
was
he was
cool as shit.
horizontal. They made it look vertical, but it was horizontal.
Yeah.
And at one point, he started to have problems breathing because, again, the mask and everything, and it wasn't a real scuba diving suit. He was holding his breath under there.
And the helmet, the front of the mask like flips up and down,
Yeah, it would
basically.
flip up.
They can,
So when the rescue diver came right to him and went to do it, but he stuck the rebreather in his mouth upside down. So he couldn't. He just got a lung full of water. So Ed Harris actually had to flip it over and stuff it back in his face to get the actual air, and he panicked, and they ended up cutting it for the day. There, it's so much. He actually, after he almost drowned in the suit when they had the liquid in there, and he was holding his breath in it, and he panicked and he sucked it in. We talked about it earlier. And
so
after
Ed
he
Harris
punched
doesn't
James
go
Cameron-
swimming much anymore now.
I don't know.
No, he actually.
seen him in another swimming
he
movie,
actually
have
talking.
you?
I think he talking. That was the other guy. That was the guy who played Sonny. Where the guy said that he would never dive again, and he ended up going
scuba diving in the Caribbean or something. Yeah. Well. After that whole scene, after he punched James Cameron, he broke down in his car on the way home.
Because he basically almost
pulled
died.
Over. Yeah, he pulled over and he had a panic attack and he was crying and he just broke down over the stress of it. And he actually absolutely refused to promote this movie. He wouldn't do any press for it.
Till he did the one interviews for the documentary.
Yeah, that was the first time he talked about it. But when they were promoting it and doing press junkets and stuff, he didn't do a damn thing. He didn't want to have anything to do with it.
Dude, I wouldn't blame him if he considered this movie just fucking scarring him.
Oh yeah,
This movie
everybody
scarred everybody. I mean, when you think about it, this movie was dangerous.
Yeah.
And they went through it, but like I said,
It's
the end product.
amazing that
What year
nobody
did this
did die.
come out again?
89.
Yeah, the 80s was a fucking lawless wasteland cinematically.
Yes.
You know, in the 80s when they were doing RoboCop, that was live rounds from the M90.
Yeah. See, the thing about the 80s is everything.
M60. Sorry, I got that flipped up.
Hey, stronger generations. All I'm saying.
The thing I'm saying is that this is something that I will always say to anybody is I like practical effects better than CGI. And this movie had CGI.
Live rounds are pretty practical, yeah.
Yeah, but one scene. Everything else was practical. And when you look at this movie is not dated. When you watch this now,
honestly,
it's not a dated movie.
It holds.
It holds
It's
up.
like, it's funny because the CGI was so limited.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Yep.
I mean, it's one of those things to where you can
practical look beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, practical effects when done right are just amazing, and this is one of those things to where I always prefer practical effects over CGI.
Yeah, because
CGI can create some beautiful imagery, but it's something about bringing you into an environment that feels real.
Yep.
Versus something that like, oh, that's a green screen.
Well, right now, like I said, Aquaman. Like when you look at that movie, it's Phil underwater. That's all CGI. It's all people.
No, it's not.
Most of it's all CGI.
No, he really breathed water and talked to fishies.
Of course.
No, what I'm saying is they didn't film the movie.
Superhero
It looks
with
like
all
this
the same
movie's
powers.
filmed underwater, but it
Didn't
wasn't.
you know he's half narwhal? Damn it!
Superhero has all the same powers as SpongeBob.
You and that dildo on your fucking head. Seriously,
You know
I swear to
what?
God.
It's
no,
cute.
you have a fucking dildo on your head.
It's the perfect size. Stop talking about my floppy dildo.
Is that what she told you? It's the perfect size. I'm sorry.
I've definitely called it perfect before.
Let's all take a moment of silence for Ragnar.
I appreciate it. I appreciate a good D. Sorry, this took a turn.
It does the stabby.
There it is. Oh, you almost spit. Oh.
Swallow, bitch.
No.
Oh my
Damn.
God.
Oh my gosh.
You want
Who's
to talk
next?
You want to talk about your favorite scenes?
You go.
All right, no. All right, yeah, I'll go first. My favorite
We
scene.
broke Chase.
Yeah, apparently Chase is in a laughing fit. My favorite
chest.
My favorite scene in this movie, by far, is the fight scene between Michael Biehn and Ed Harris as Bud, and also when Catfish comes in and uses that fucking hammer of a hand and just takes out.
Yeah.
What's cool about it is that Michael Biehn and Ed Harris, they were fighting each other and he was kicking his ass. Ed Harris was fucking losing, but as soon as Catfish takes a fucking swipe at him, that fucking punch, Michael Biehn looked at him and was like, "Fuck this, I'm out. I'm out of here."
Bring out the wheel of fuckery. What's his name?
Michael Biehn.
That's not what you said.
The last time. Oh, damn, you're right. I actually missed it.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
You were told if you say it three times wrong, you did.
You have said it multiple times.
I can rewind. I said Michael Biehn.
When you began this speech,
If I go through this fucking recording and editing and I see Michael Biehn, you're getting a fucking punishment shot.
I think that would require two, but
Oh, it sounds so nice. Call Stu. Call Stu.
What is ACV?
Apple cider vinegar. You got off easy.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, all right. So, favorite scenes. You like Catfish.
Catfish, just that whole fighting sequence and everything else.
He comes out and just punches him right in the face. What about you, Ragnar?
I know, it's right there. I don't know why he doesn't. It's just right there. You're going to dirty another glass. It's right there.
I'm not using my tall shot glass.
Why?
Because I'm using my tall shot glass.
You
gave me a double when it should have been a...
Yeah, you can just fill it halfway.
You gave him a double when he shouldn't have had it.
Yeah.
So why don't you take a double?
I'm not taking a double. It doesn't say double
man
on
up,
there.
man up, bitch.
No, I'm not taking a fucking double. This is actually my first time drinking apple cider vinegar.
Oh, this should be fun.
I've never
Where's your boot?
On his foot.
Oh, shit. Why does Lenny have a problem with this?
Because he's a pussy.
She was over here undressing me.
Why does Lenny have a problem with this?
Really?
Question.
It's healthy. Should do it every day. Right before
That's actually
It
not
is.
bad.
No, it's not.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh. What is your favorite scene?
Mine
Yes, honey.
would be the final submarine scene.
The final countdown?
When they're fighting?
With Bud and Lindsay.
When she's drowning.
Yeah.
That
The whole scene from when they realize that the mini sub is taking on water all the way up to the reviving.
The whole scene.
All I need is a goddamn crescent wrench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he's trying
That whole scene.
Yeah.
That whole fucking long scene. It's a long scene. But
Yeah.
that whole thing right there, I love.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Okay. Chase, how about you?
The deep descent. When he drops off that cliff and he's talking
that's
through
good,
the
man.
bro, that
Where words are hard for him?
yes.
Yeah.
But
Words are very
I
hard
mean,
for him.
I'm not saying his name anymore. Fuck it. No.
I mean, let's be real. He had, the old NES hand computer keyboard
With
shit.
those big old gloves, you know he
Exactly.
wasn't
I'm-
hitting anything
I,
right.
I'm a give him the fat fingering, excuse there, but that was a
But
very
when
touching.
you feel the cold and he's just shaking and
Exactly.
shaking. And oh, yeah.
Oh,
it's intense.
It's deep. It's intense. you're feeling the claustrophobia.
There's so
I know
much of
he
that in this
did because when those lights go out, suddenly you feel like you're confined.
It wasn't the it wasn't the claustrophobia
for me,
that
it
freaked me out. What freaked me out is basically looking down and falling and seeing nothing. Like
well,
it's complete
the
blackness.
way they shot it is beautiful because you see him and he's got his little glow stick and you just see him and his little glow stick and then he just disappears into blackness.
Yep.
And then here's him and his glow stick and he just disappears into blackness. And it's just over and over again. And it's just nothing around him. It's so dark with just him. And it does. And when she's talking to him and she's like, I know you feel alone, but you're not alone. I'm like, dude, he felt so alone. And,
absolutely.
There was nothing she could have said that would have cured that, though she did try.
But it was just it was a very powerful scene.
There's so many in this movie.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, the acting in this movie is fantastic.
I would say,
And the
but
writing,
if you would say the top acting in the role would be Ed Harris and Mary, both of those two characters right
Yes.
there. Everybody else was great. I mean, they all did good, but those two right there were like number
they
one.
played so well together.
And Michael Bain.
When they when they hated
Yes, he did.
I mean, he completed
Just
it.
call
He
him
did.
Mikey.
I'm just
call
going
him
to
Coffee.
Yeah, I'm going to just do that. I don't know why I keep saying his real name. Fuck it.
But yeah,
why is there a boot in front of me?
In case you
Your wife was undressing me from the feet up, all right?
I'm just going to go ahead and just do it right now and just puke in the
Puke it?
boot so you can go home. So you can go home and just like
Oh, please don't. You're going to start a vomitorium. Everybody's going to start puking.
Oh, God. We'll go to work tomorrow wearing like one tennis shoe and one cowboy boot.
What, are you going to smell it? Good Lord.
I thought he was actually going to do it.
Here's the puke boot.
Oh, God. I got to go to
It'd
work.
be christened tonight.
All right, go ahead.
Spicy boner.
Spicy boner!
Shit, it's too close. It's too close.
I don't know which one.
What the fuck?
There you go.
Oh, what's my name, bitch?
Stop touching my soundboard. Nobody touches my soundboard but me, all right?
You get to touch it on my show.
Ooh.
Yay.
Oh, my.
You get to play with it and push all the buttons. What is it? Spin it. There it is. Ding, 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 ding,
I was
ding,
just
ding,
pausing
ding,
and
ding,
like
ding, 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 ding.
really absorbing the breadth of.
Call Stu.
Rectum?
Oh, what was...
That is the drink of the night with some milk, half and half.
So this beer with milk?
Yep.
Actually, that might not be too bad.
I don't know about that
It's
one.
going to take away the
It
bitterness.
ain't going to be great, but it's not going to be too bad.
So you know what
You've
the
definitely
world's
drunk
largest
Sammy
dive tank is?
Oh, it's in the Middle East.
It's in Dubai.
Yeah.
That shit
And it's
is
like a
awesome.
hotel in there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
There's cars and shit.
It is
It's
we'll call it even 170 feet
Yeah.
deep.
Fucking
Holds
hell.
14 million gallons of water.
Yeah.
Fucking punishment
That's
shots for
twice.
your show.
That's twice as much as they
Dwayne
used
Johnson
in the
was
main
there
tank
not
for
too
this
long
movie.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dwayne Johnson was there not too long ago, if I recall correctly.
I think so.
What the hell was he doing? Just chilling, or was he shooting something?
No, I think he was shooting a movie.
Okay.
Something.
All right, so now I'm going to take this fucking shot of milk and
Nom, 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 nom,
beer.
Milk and beer.
So down the fucking hatch. Where's the boot?
Moo.
Hey, be all right.
Oh wait, plants don't moo. Moo.
Oh my god, it's like curdling in there.
Oh, that's gonna be delicious. Cottage cheese.
Magically delicious.
You still got more to drink.
You left some in there, you beast. There you go. Lick the bottom of it.
Actually, that wasn't bad at all.
Oh,
I didn't even taste the milk. I just tasted the beer. Yeah.
why is your face reacting like that?
It was a preparatory
It was
reaction.
I guess. So I guess we're going to go ahead and do the pipe reviews.
Let's do it.
All right, then I'll go ahead and start first. This was hard to do because this movie's, like I said, it's a masterpiece for an underwater cinema movie. Cinematically, this is a beautiful movie. The colors, the sets, even though they went through hell filming this movie was fucking great. It's got tense thriller moments. It's got great sci-fi with the aliens. All the acting was great. I mean, this is a fucking great movie. Now, I can't give it a 5, but I was close because when it comes to James Cameron, Aliens is a 5 to me, and that is a number 5. But I am giving this a 4 3/4 for enjoyment. It is basically right near a 5 because this movie is always entertaining me. I am never bored of this movie. I love it. It was filmed so well. This is pure excitement. It is well recommended movie. I would recommend this movie to anybody. I love this movie. It's just a great sci-fi, and it's space and underwater at the same time. It's great, and I love that about that because underwater, the ocean is our space. When you think about the galaxies and everything else, the ocean is a galaxy. It's
so
beautiful.
much of it is unexplored. You don't know what's down there.
Exactly. They're still finding new creatures and new life forms every day down in the ocean. I mean, they're still finding new ones, and it's just unbelievable. It's just a beautiful new world, another world, and everything else. This movie was so fucking good. Now, if I were to give this a critical, I'd give it the same 4 3/4. This is basically almost a 5 because this movie it's a masterpiece. Like I said, there's barely any bluffs in this movie. They did so well with this. And like I said, I give James Cameron so much credit in how they did this movie. Yeah, like I said, it was hell to do. It was the abuse, as the crew would say. But you know what? It was worth it. It paid off. It was so well done. It was the sets, everything. And the amount of things that they did to make this movie, the amount of hell that they went through, it paid off so well. So it's 4 3/4 on both enjoyment and critical. Ragnar, how about you?
So, all right. Given the fact that we've only explored roughly 20% of the world's oceans, so we have maybe a little less than 20%.
I would say less.
I think it's 80 some. I think it's like 88% is undiscovered. I think it is.
So that'd be 12.
I think it's something's around there.
Math is hard.
Sometimes it is. Simple numbers, babe. Simple numbers. 2 + 2 is 4. 3 + 3 is 5.
Math is hard.
So this, I wouldn't. You can't really say like this could be out of the realm of possibilities. You can't. So for me, enjoyment is a 5 on this movie. I absolutely love it. It's a beautifully shot film, and I don't think there could have been much changed, if anything, to it. And like I've seen it when it first came out, I've seen it multiple times afterwards, and the enjoyment level is still there. If it's on, I'll watch it. If I don't have anything else to watch, and if this pops in my head, I'll look it up and I'll watch it. Critically, knowing everything that fucking happened to it on set and everything that happened to all the actors involved, I would give this a 5.
All right.
For it. I think it's actually a very perfect film, and James Cameron does deserve credit for it. James Cameron does push everyone way past what their limits are. And a lot of directors, do that as well, and they get good product out of it. I think he's a fucking dick for what he does.
But that's what pays off.
But, that's why he gets the big paychecks for it. So, but, yeah. So it's a 5 and a 5 for me. I think it's actually it's a beautiful film. If you've never seen it, please see it. I think it's a perfect film.
Chase.
Enjoyment? Probably about a 4. I really enjoy it, but for whatever reason, it's just not one of those movies that come to mind whenever I think of great movie. That does not say that it's not a great movie, because I thoroughly believe it's a fantastic fucking movie. It's just not one of those that just immediately pops into mind when I'm thinking, what are some of the best movies I've ever seen? Maybe it's just because it's not a fast-paced movie. It's one of those slow burns that really entice you.
But it also doesn't feel slow.
It doesn't feel slow.
No.
2.5 hours goes by quick.
It does. And it sets everything up well.
Yeah.
It sets the stakes and hooks you into it and draws you in and draws you in and draws you in throughout almost the entire movie.
Yeah.
Just thoroughly delving you into the plot and getting you ready for the big payoff. It does it immaculately. I can't give it a 5 on enjoyment, but I will absolutely watch this again if I ever think about it. But maybe that's just because my brain's all fucked up and I just can't think of lists every once in a while most of the time.
Oh, unlike Ron, who everything's a list.
Yeah, no.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean everything's a list?
Oh, this is in my top 10. Oh, I got to replace this for my top 10. Oh, we're going to do top 5. No, we're going to do top 7.
Hey, I'm a movie buff. I can't help it.
5.
Hey, my brain does not like lists so much to the point where, like, I'm at a restaurant and they're like, oh, here's our specials, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to need you to write those down. I don't remember anything you just said to me. But critically, I went into this thinking a 4. Throughout us talking and learning everything about this has really changed my critical rating on this.
What was your original?
Original was going
to
be 4.
You got to
Thanks
clean
for
out
listening.
your ears.
Thanks for listening, Ron.
I thought you said your critical was a 4. And
No, originally.
Yes.
Oh, so you haven't given it then?
Will you let him talk? You interrupting bastard.
I can't help it. I'm confused myself. Sorry. Go ahead.
But after talking about everything and learning as much as I did with today's episode, I have to give this a critical rating of absolute 5.
Wonderful.
Sweet.
Thoroughly impressed. I'm not going to go ahead and sit here and say that the only thing I'm going to give a 5 is this particular movie or that particular movie.
Stu's not here.
And everything else has to be below that. There are movies that get 5s, and this is one of them, without a doubt.
Awesome. For me, this is one of my favorite movies. Yeah. I have been in love with it since I was a kid. If it's on TV, I'm going to watch it. I don't care where it's at. I will absolutely seek it out and turn it on. It's a beautiful piece of film all the way through. You care about these actors. They do a superb job of getting you invested. And so this is definitely a 5 for me. I'm going to be one of my tops when we get to our lists later. And critically, I kind of fight with myself because I don't want to give it a 5 because of all of the trouble and how traumatic it was for everybody. But the end result is so damn near perfect. I kind of have to. They gave it everything they had and more. Yeah, 4.99. They gave it absolutely everything they had from top to bottom, and I can't find a lot of flaws with the end product. The process, sure, lots, but the end product is amazing, and that's kind of where I have to go with it. Is 5.5, absolutely.
That's
respectable.
Yep,
100%.
Yeah. And one thing I did want to bring up is in the very beginning of this movie, when you see the title, they bring up a quote. It says, "When you look into the abyss looks into you," and it is one of those things to where when you're watching him fall into it, you feel that. You feel like everything in there that you can't see is watching you.
Yep.
Cthulhu vibes right there, man.
Right.
It's intense. This whole movie is so intense, and it makes you feel like in a million different ways.
Oh, it's crazy.
You shiver with them.
Yeah.
You know?
What's crazy is that you see him dropping down, like he's going that far deep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. 15,000 feet is when it stopped counting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's not claustrophobic in there at all.
Yeah.
A lot of people when they go scuba diving in very, not that fucking deep.
Yeah.
Right. But they get this sense of being claustrophobic.
Yeah.
You get the tremors too.
You're helpless.
No, not tremors.
No, but when he's dropping down,
you
just see him like trimming and like shaking.
Cold.
Yeah.
It's also probably a touch of shock.
Yeah.
Because even though he's got the fluid in there that's helping take away the pressure, that's still a lot of pressure pushing on your body.
Yep.
And there's just so much that goes into it, and
And it's
highly
really
10 out of 10 recommend people.
Yes. And it's
Please
really
watch if you
it's
haven't.
really cool though, I have to say this, when he gets down there with near the aliens before he goes in that little tunnel and he meets the aliens, and then you have that whole political thing about the, aliens wanting us to stop fighting and all that stuff.
Is that really political though, or is that just like a generally?
When you compare it to the original ending, it takes a weird.
The original ending was more for I love his wife.
I think it's just a generally, benevolent message that maybe humans should actually friggin' listen to. I don't know.
Well,
be genuinely good.
No, it
quit
is. And
destroying
I'm not
shit.
saying it's a bad message. I'm saying that when you look at the original movie, the theatrical release, I think it was an unnecessary touch. It was so.
I can
well
see
done.
that. I can't say it was 100% necessary.
Because the whole movie is about these people, and then all of a sudden, the world is going to end.
Yeah.
Like it takes
Now that
a weird
being
turn.
said, he may have been drawing off of most of the abductee reports, whereas most of the people that talk about being abducted say they're like given these messages about how we need to change our ways to save the world.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I agree. I mean, we everybody could be kinder to each other. That's for damn sure. And but I think in the frame of this movie, when the story was a love story, it was about these two people, and the aliens changed their mind based on these two people's love story. But they saved him. They interfered with him in the original theatrical release. They saved him because of their love story.
Yeah.
Because they like saw that attachment, and so they chose to give them a chance and save these people. And it was, the whole movie is about this little section of humanity, and then all of a sudden it's about the whole world, and it was weird. It took a weird bend.
I will say this.
That's fair.
I will say this. After that subject that we talked about, there is one scene that I will say that is beautiful. Is that scene when he's over that big, the mothership, basically, because I believe that's a mothership. It looks like a fucking city.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Under the water. You see all these probes going all around. That shot
There was
is
tons of them
beautiful.
swimming around in there.
Fucking
in their
loved
little bioluminescent universe.
Yeah.
And then when the ship rises
It looks
up
so
at the
pleasant
end,
too.
It does. It looks very
Right?
peaceful.
Like, Yeah. aw.
But when the ship rises up and you see the scale of that ship versus all
Oh my
of the
God. Aircraft carriers?
Yes, all of the ships. You got the
They are nothing compared to this thing.
Explorer, you've got the
Like,
all
to
of
be
those
fair,
ships
that's
are
the
just
most
like,
power move thing ever.
Oh yeah.
Right?
By the way, we're
Fucking
here.
what,
FYI.
bitch?
But like, okay, so here's my question: is what do they do next? Because they leave that open. Like, are they going to take off with everybody on top of them?
Remember
is
what
going to go run off? Or are they just going to go be like, okay, we were here, bye, and then
No,
sink
no,
back down?
they're going to ask all the old people to come on board so they can go up into space like the
Oh,
Cocoon.
That's a good movie.
That's a very good movie.
It is. Yeah. All right. Well,
In their retirement home.
Yeah.
In Florida.
with their little eggs in the bottom of the pool.
That's a great movie. That's
It's a good
great
movie. It's a good
movie.
movie.
I really, it's a very emotional movie too, but it's a good
long
one.
time since I've seen it.
Snow, great job.
Thank you.
Good
I
job, babe.
appreciate it. Thanks for letting me on.
All right, so I guess we are going to go ahead and
Special
end the
guest.
show. We are going to go ahead and end the show right here. And this was a
Can I have my puke boot back?
Nobody puked in it yet. Oh, there it is.
Yes, the completed cocktail.
So anyways, that is the end of our show. This was a fun one to do. I'm so glad we did this. Thank you for joining us, Snow, and see you guys later.
The party's leaving. Bye.
Bye, bitches.
What the fuck? Hey guys, this is Ron. Thank you for listening to our podcast, Barrel Age Flicks. 2022 has been an amazing year with our great shows, including BAF, The Small Batch, Sammy Select, and The Tasting Room. If you like our show, please leave a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Guys, this helps out enormously. Give us a follow on Instagram at Barrel Age Flicks Podcast. If you would like to send us a special film request, please contact us via Instagram and we will give you a personal shout out on the show. We are also on Facebook and Twitter. Our podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Audible, Pocket Cast, Spotify, CastBox, iHeartRadio, and Pandora. Special thanks to Carl Casey at White Bat Audio on YouTube for his awesome music. This guy fucking rocks. Check him out. Want to give a shout out to Sammy, one of our guest hosts on the show who does our amazing album artwork. Thank you, Sammy. Our podcast only exists because of listeners like you. To find other great shows, head over to theden.show. Hope you join us for our next episode. Later, guys.